Welcome, Perla. Let's wait 1 minute for everyone to get on. I'm excited to start a new project. Hello and welcome. I'm going to begin with Waterside Retreat is a beautiful suite with a great price point. It comes with the bundle, which is a stamp set and the die cuts, and gorgeous paper. The loose anchor trinkets, which I used one of the 3 cards. And here are 3 other cards. It goes with these colors: Old Olive, Pool Party, Misty Moonlight, Pecan Pie, Vanilla, Very Vanilla, and Gray Granite. I liked Balmy Blue with it. So, and it depends on the papers that you're using. And that is the set. That is the whole suite. So I have a kit to go, which you would just need the stamp set to do it. This one I would change up to Happy Birthday. And actually it's coming off. It is a Father's Day card. That was my husband's, and I grabbed it from off of his desk to show you, because this is one of the cards, and you can use any sentiment with it. This is a 3-card kit to go, and it says, with love and admiration to the most amazing person. Now that is an extra stamp set, but I will give you the paper products, including this little piece, and then you can stamp it the way you want to stamp it, or with what you want to stamp, and this little piece. I will give you the thread and this piece. So that's how this one comes. And then card number 2 is this one, and this is how this comes. I will give you this piece from the DSP. I will give you a sentiment piece and the bird. And then inside, more die cuts. I will give you this. This is 2 pieces. Actually, it's 1 piece and then this inside piece. And then the bird. So you choose what you want to put as sentiments. I will give you some sentiment pieces. Today we are doing this cute card with the fish. Okay. And again, I will give you the pieces and the sentiment. And I went back and forth with this, whether I was going to cut it or just leave it whole, but I wanted to cut it to give it that effect. But I wanted to use Pool Party. And I had Pool Party all cut for this, and I thought it would look really cool. So I'm going to try it on Pool Party instead. And I'm going to do this. Okay, and I'm going to set these down. Has anyone caught my card hop the past week? From Wednesday to today was my last day. I did the card hop. And that was with another suite, the Delicate Dream suite. Very, very different from this suite. So I'm going to just start tacking this down. You have to keep these in order for the fish. So let me use my bone folder. I I finally got a new bone folder. I got the Stampin' Up! Bone folder. Okay, that's much better. So when I send you this, this is the third card. We're gonna do pool party instead of the white. And if it's porch pickup, I haven't decided on the price, but there will be one price for porch pickup. And I am using liquid glue for this. I wasted one entire piece of DSP because I cut it all wrong. Even though I laid it out on a grid, I still didn't get it right. And this took me an hour and a half to design, so you know. You know. 1 minute, let me move this over. Actually, I'm gonna put this side down. So this will be the technique. Okay. Just a little bit of glue. I don't usually use glue on my cards and never on my scrapbook pages, just so you know. Only in certain instances, and this is one of them. And to get this straight, I probably waited too long. I'm going to use a ruler. Oops. Okay. And then this piece will line up with just a little bit of this. Sticks like a sticker, but if it's not all the way dry, yes, this is hard to do, so I might keep it all one piece. Okay. And this one probably, if it was moved over a little bit. Now that it's pretty much stuck down, I probably can get it up. Yeah, you're not going to like this card. I'm going to have to design it a little bit differently. Too hard. I think I should keep it solids. That's what I'm going to do. It's easier, even though it looks cool. I like to do easy because I have a 5-card kit where that one will be free if you buy the suite. So there's going to be 2 levels of this, which I do often do 2 levels. Well, the top was easier to do. But I'm going to make this card easier. I don't think. Maybe it's just me. Let me know in the comments. Hi, Ann. Hi, Carrie. Okay. What do you think of this? Now, this would just be a cutout. There are two different chairs. Originally, I had a brown chair. I went to the bathroom. I came back before my class, right away, ran to the bathroom, and I can't find the brown chair. So this is the story of my life tonight. And I am going to leave this. I don't want to put dimensionals on it. I'm going to leave it the way it is. And I'll tell you, originally I was going to do the water, which is the back side of this, and I can show you that. But then I thought, well, what's the chair doing in the middle of the water? Okay, and it was a big piece like that. So that would be a different design. And now if you choose, you can put dimensionals on this. If you want to mail it, I wouldn't put dimensionals on this. And this is just one of those cards where I am using all glue. But normally I use tape. And this is so cute. It has a coffee mug that goes with this. And then there's this book. And you can put the book on this chair. It fits on this arm. On the other chair, it does not fit on the arm. The other chair is not angled. So, and you can put the book on the chair, on the seat. Or you can put the book right here. And it sits nicely. Like right on that edge. And I'm going to put it on the edge. I'm not going to use the coffee mug. There is a coffee mug in a saucer. Okay, I'm tired of the glue. And I don't like glue as well because now my fingers are all sticky. I have my mat. I have two of them because I bought one when I couldn't find it for a month. And I'm sticking this right on that edge. Isn't that cute? And then I am going to do a sentiment, which is going to be, today is your day, relax. And I thought I would put it right on here. And I'm going to use Night of Navy. I thought Misty Moonlight, Night of Navy would be great. But I pulled Night of Navy. And I am going to stamp right on the card. Relax. Today's your day. Okay. And I think it needs something here. Inside, I'm going to put have a great birthday. That's the other one that I'm using. These are the stamps. I've used them a bit. And I had a whole bunch of cutouts ready to go. I'll clean these after. Have a great birthday. Now, the beauty of this set is that it also had in April a paper pumpkin matching set. And I am getting ready to do a paper pumpkin alternate with this because I never used the paper pumpkin in April. Okay. Have a great birthday. And I can use another stamp in here. Hold on. Let me get all of this stamping done. Now you can use ephemera. So if you have the whole, the suite is not available, by the way, right now. Just so you know. So I cut up a bunch of different ones of these. And you could put Dad here too. You could Dad have a great birthday. There is a sentiment whole set of different relationships. So mom, dad, sister, brother. I have that set. So you can use a piece of ephemera. The only thing is if I do the ephemera for you, I will cut it out for you, but you would have to stamp it. So you would have to have the stamping. You would have to do the sweet one. So, but if you have extra ephemera and you had the April birthday, and that would be really pretty. But instead, I'm going to just, yeah, I'll, instead of stamping, I will just put that in there. Since I wasted so much time earlier, or you could just put a piece of paper here as well. Wasted so much time trying to play with those pieces. I wasted an entire 12 by 12, but I will use those pieces. I will make good on those. I will figure out another card. And I hope you caught our 6-day YouTube hop. Summer Serenity, Delicate Dreams. That looks like I had a stain there, but it goes with the fish. This is actually the top piece right there. I think that's a really cute card. So relax. Today is your day. Have a great birthday. And what I wanted to do is, I should have put this one in out there. Put that one out there because I wanted to fill in that spot. Because I can't think of another. I wouldn't stamp it. Nope. This is long. Okay. I'm covering up some of my fish. I'm going to cut it. You don't have to leave things the way they are. And I could just use a little grass like that, but I'd rather use this one. Up on the chair. There we go. Okay, and there you have it. Relax. Today is your day. Have a great birthday. And I wanted to show you the kit. I I am doing a 3-card, and I have a video coming out tomorrow. I have loads of paper pumpkin kits, so I am just going to start doing classes and offering those $10 for the alternates for the paper pumpkins, so I can get them done. This is how the original one comes. All the pieces. That's what I do. I sort all the pieces, but I'm going to be doing alternates, and I know I can get quite a few alternates with this because of all of this paper, because you have 2 sides, so you can really, like, I was thinking I can make I cut this in strips, and then this piece I was going to cut down a bit, and I actually was going to do two halves with this, and I have a whole thing, so I could see myself getting like 20 cards out of this paper pumpkin. That's how many I could end up getting. So that is coming tomorrow, Wednesday. This kit to go, the 3-card kit, will be up as well. And here are the 3 cards for the 3-card kit. And it will be $10 again to do porch pickup, or if you're in the 585-315 area code, we can meet up as well. And no problem, because I often go to Rochester, so I'm traveling that way anyways. It's very easy to do porch pickup. You know, they'll be ready to go. So I am going to leave this way. I am going to leave it this way because I really like it. And I don't want to change it now. So, and I have the pieces to do it. I would just have to mark them, you know, top. I would put a T, left, 1, center, and then 2. Or these would all be 1s and these would all be 2s. So bottom, you know, bottom, B, or whatever. So we'd have some kind of code. And that's it. This one, okay, you're going to get all of this. And you can stamp with whatever sentiments you want. You change it up the way you'd like to. Okay, so that is a kit to go. So it comes with instructions to put it together, but it does not come with dimensions. The other one would be a PDF. It would have some dimensions. It would be 5 cards, and it would use up all of your die cuts. You would be die cutting, you would be stamping, and you would choose your sentiments. Okay, and the third one is the paper pumpkin from April that I am doing. So there you have it. Quick and easy. Any comments and questions, send it as a whole piece, and then challenge people to cut it apart for their card too. Yeah, I thought of that, you know, I just don't want them to struggle, but I have some real beginners. Hi, Jeannie. That's okay. You're joining late. I'm on time today. Not struggling at all. And this is really different for me. But to stamp on the card, I have done a few like that, but not very many. So there you have this. And I like that idea, Carrie, it is. And you know what? Maybe I will do that. And because you know what? They can see it. And if these pieces get mixed up, this is what I'm worried about. They are going to, you know, worry about, you know, putting them together and then getting really confused. I have some people that get confused over everything. So, you know, it's really something. So yeah, I think I'll send the whole piece and let them cut it. The 1 piece in 2 pieces. And I do like this color with it though, the balmy blue. And I even checked, I was like, I hardly use balmy blue. And I just saw the balmy blue in here rather than the other blue, which is pool party. They suggested pool party, which is right here. So, which pool party is nice with this one, I like the balmy blue with this one. And you can mix in colors because you have your color wheel. So you can always go with the color wheel. And Pool Party is right next to balmy blue. And then you have Coastal Cabana. And you can, you can go this way. You can do Analogous and mix in these three, Triad, okay? Or you can do, a whole spectrum. You can do complementary. So complementary would be right here if you went that way. So you have complementary and complementary. Wow. So, but pecan pie goes in there too. So, because I had a pecan pie chair. Let's see. Tell them where to cut. Yep. Um, very nice cards, Roseanne. Thank you, Ann. And thanks for joining, Jeannie. And I don't want to keep you guys late tonight, but if you have any other questions, let me know. And thanks for watching and happy crafting.